Hello, Ravenclaw. How are you doing? How are you guys feeling? I hope you guys are being safe and being kind to yourselves. And I hope your last week was good. I hope the week ahead will be even better. And yeah, let's get cracking. Struggling a bit with these readings today. We will see how I do on yours. Had some issues, I can tell you that much. All right, first one out is Tonks. The Chinese Fireball Dragon is next. Crookshanks and Mr. Ollivander. All right, let's go with 4 more. This is the second time I'm recording for you guys. Pretty much how it was with Hufflepuff and Slytherin. So why would you guys be any different? All right, so that's the Quidditch equipment. 3 more cards, and maybe we can just get on with our lives, yeah? I've been a little busy, Ravenclaw, I ain't gonna lie, and I am a bit tired today. But I'm committed. I am doing like I said I would do. Unfortunately, I kind of was really ambitious with my projects for this month. But as of Sunday, I've been on it. So I haven't missed any of my own self-imposed deadlines. So that's kind of fun. A little bit happy about that. Let's go with 2 more cards. I restarted a podcast that I began last year, so that is good. That link is part of the tree link that I always put in the bottom of my descriptions. And then I started another podcast, which will be airing on Sunday, called Mimosas with Mommy, and it's basically my mom telling me her life story. So... Ooh, Snape. I don't think I've ever pulled Snape in any of these. That's wonderful. That's kind of really exciting for me. All right, let's see what we get from that. Okay, well, this is so much better. All right, the Emperor, and it's James Potter. Oh, I'm just tickled because of the fact that he came out and Snape came out. What are the odds? I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I think they both were kind of lousy characters. They both are douchebags, but that's just in my own opinion. Don't come at me for that. Okay, so Tonks, Fireball Dragon, Crookshanks Ollivander, Quidditch equipment, the Grim, Fizzing Whizbees, Snape. Your overall energy is the Emperor. A 4. That's a good number. 2020 is a 4, so it's interesting. Oh, poor Ollivander, right? Like, all he wants to do is just make wands. But then he lies at the most inconvenient time. Chinese Fireball Dragon, Crumbs Dragon, I always see it as self-sabotage. But I'm also kind of seeing it as being very blind. At least in this reading. Because I see Tonks over there, right? And I see her as... like, she was blind to all of Lupin's flaws. Like, yeah, she could see that he was a werewolf, right? And she could see that he was, you know, not a lot of money and that, you know, he had issues, and that wasn't a big deal to her. For her, she was like, I don't care. I'm blinded by love, right? Which, that's how she ended up kind of screwing herself. Like, she was blinded I guess it wouldn't be blinded by love, but she sure did love her eggs, and the blindness in her attempt to save the one egg, which wasn't even hers. She ended up destroying the rest of hers. Again, that's why I see it as self-sabotage. And Crookshanks, clever little Kneasel, kind of poking around and solving problems and kind of intelligent, kind of really intelligent. Definitely not what you would think, right? Like, you'd be like, oh, it's just a cute ginger cat. All right. Big old fat fluffy thing. But no, he's really up to something. Mr. Ollivander. It's like with these two energies, I mean, like severe double agent, and then he's just like plain as day. He's like, I'm here, this is who I am. And yeah, perfect person to put on here for the Emperor card. Because yeah, the stag, just that like an abundance of machismo, you know, just this abundance of that. I don't want to say testosterone, but just that almost like an arrogance, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, man. But here it's like, oh, how funny, right? Because he's the dough. Oh my gosh. How interesting. I think that's probably like the 8th time I said interesting. I'm so sorry. All right, so you got everything you need to play the game, right? And this is supposed to be like a bad omen, but really, nah, dude, it's just serious. Or maybe it's not serious. Ho ho, a little bit of wordplay there at Ravenclaw? I don't know. Fizzing Whizbees. Hot cinnamony made with real bees. Sounds like fun. Alright, so he's the potions master for a really long time, but he really wants the defense against the dark arts position. Secretly a Death Eater, but really a double agent. Kills Dumbledore. God, that's so hard. That's so harsh. Tries to save him, even though he's the bully, right? Tries to save him just because, you know, well, Lily loves him, so might as well try to save all of them, right? And here, yeah, mother's love, right? Okay, so I'm getting very much so this unconditional love coming off of these 3 cards, right? Like, he loves Lily unconditionally. She loves her babies and protects them unconditionally. She loves Lupin unconditionally, right? They love these things that they can't necessarily have. And he's over here and he's keeping a secret, right? Like, he knows a lot. But then he kind of guesses on some of the shit. And I'm sorry, I just don't like James. I never did. I just can't see him as anything more than a douchebag. I just don't. I don't see him as anything more than that. He just a big bully, a big douchebag. Yeah, and you know, your father strutted. My father didn't strut. No, dude, your father strutted. Okay, he was a stag. Like, for God's sakes, that's that's stag energy is definitely that proud arrogance. So what's making you so proud, Ravenclaw? Like, is it this unconditional love that you're feeling? Is it the secrets that you're finding out? Is it the fact that you're well equipped to do what you need to do? Is it because what you thought was going to be bad isn't, but it still kind of stings and bites a little bit? And was it worth it? I see a lot of just that deep secret keeping. I'm feeling like you need to have a little bit of humility. Or maybe you are feeling humiliated. You know, I'm thinking a lot about Snape right now. You know, okay, so like Tonks with her being able to change into whatever she wants. But then ultimately what she wants is just to be with her person who can't help but change. Who has these deep little this deep monster inside, right? And that weight of guilt that Severus carries with him. The fact that James is just like looking out this way, and the fact that the doe is kind of looking here. I'm getting this feeling, Ravenclaw, of like this, maybe this forgiveness. Maybe forgiving your bully. Maybe, oh, is that it? Like I said, these messages have been taking a little while to come to me today. And what I just got from that is, yeah, definitely somebody that you need to forgive, Ravenclaw. It's time to forgive them. It's time to forgive them. They weren't really doing something as bad as you thought they were doing. They were going about their business because it's their life. They were supposed to do what they were supposed to do. And I don't want to say you were collateral damage, but you were collateral damage. Okay? And with this being the equipment there, I feel like, yeah. I'm just seeing the beaters, right? Like I'm seeing just this beating up. I'm looking for all these signs, thinking everything is so bad. So bad, it's so bad. And it's so painful. But it's time for forgiveness. You've moved into that stage right now where you need to fix that. Let's see if I can just show you. Okay, do you see the doe, right? And then the stag, right? So they're kind of looking at each other. And I think it's that forgiveness. I think James needs to be forgiven for his arrogance. And Snape needs to just be forgiven for being the oh God, his very long list of shit, right? But don't we all have a really long list of shit? Like I'm seeing a really long list of shit here. Lies spoken, maybe prying into other people's business, misstepping, loving unconditionally to the point of it killing you, beating yourself and everybody else up, being considered bad by you or who else. I mean, with this, I don't usually see it as lies, but I see it as lies right now. Especially when we get over here and just these lies that are being woven just to have this narrative going. I think it's time to forgive. I definitely feel that there's a healing that needs to happen here. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who that helped, but yeah. Ravenclaw, be good to yourselves, and I will see you next week. All right, I love you. Bye.